Hey everyone, it's Elena. I have some very exciting news to share with everyone. I have been being begged by my mom for forever to share this, but I finally decided that right now is the good time for it. I have accepted a summer-long internship in Guatemala. So in 2 days, I will be flying down there and will be spending 2 whole months there working for Hormel Foods with the World Food Prize Foundation. I have been selected to serve as a Borlaug-Ruan intern. And I know when I've talked to other people about this internship opportunity about this experience that is coming up, the common question that people ask is, well, how did you get this internship? Back when I was a junior in high school, which is about 3 years ago, my agricultural education instructor had approached me and asked me if I wanted to be the guinea pig for this conference that nobody from our school had ever attended before. And I agreed to it, which in turn I had to write a 5-page paper over a country of my choice and a topic of my choice. I wrote my paper over the malnutrition issue in Haiti, and I attended this conference, talked with other students, presented my paper, and worked with these other students to come up with common solutions to all of these issues that are occurring throughout the world. About 1 month after this conference, we'd received an update email that had said I was chosen to attend the Global Youth Institute. So very much similar to the Iowa Youth Institute, which is the first conference I attended, but this time it included students all throughout the world instead of just students from Iowa. I again presented my paper and talked with other students, came up with solutions, and presented our solutions to laureates, our parents, and an auditorium full of people. At the end of the conference, there were a group of students who were giving presentations on how they got to travel the world by themselves, and they got to do hands-on work with everything that we had been talking about throughout the entire conference. This was something that very interested me, so I learned a little bit more about it, and they were actually Borlaug-Ruan interns. I was seeing that people were getting to go all by themselves to Ethiopia, Brazil, India, and all of these very cool places, and got to actually make an impact on their own. This past November, I decided to apply for the internship, and I guess from what I've been told, there were about 80 applicants, and half of us were interviewed. And from there, they were able to select 24 of their interns to be a part of this Borlaug-Ruan internship program. With this program, like I said, we all get to go our own separate ways. So I will be going to Guatemala, and there are other students going other countries on their own. Another student from our area you may recognize the name of is Dylan Lampy. He will actually be going to Ethiopia as well. So 2 Wapsie Valley students get to attend this internship. Was an awesome deal because this is the first time, I believe, ever in World Food Prize Foundation history that they have had 2 Borlaug-Ruan interns come from the same school. So very unique for Dylan and I. Anywho, back on topic here. So, where was I at? Oh yeah, so for my internship, I'm not entirely sure everything that it's going to entail quite yet. All I know is that I'm going to be researching the malnutrition issue down there, and I've been hearing about maybe doing head circumference measurements, which does have a lot to do with malnutrition. You can be able to compare them to what a regular child who is well nourished measure their circumference to someone who is a little undernourished, and I believe I will be helping collect data in that area, but like I said, I won't know until I actually get there. And I guess I'll take the time now to tell you a little bit about how my program is set up. I'll be flying into Guatemala City, and I will be spending 2 days in a hotel there, giving an introduction on myself and where I come from, the lovely town of Fairbank. And then after that, I will be getting the opportunity to spend 3 weeks with the family in Pinachel. And the family actually has not been lined up yet, but I've got a couple more days to figure it out, and I'm not too worried about it. I know that I'm in good hands, so they'll find somewhere for me. But after those first 3 weeks, I will be going on an employee engagement trip, which is much like a missions trip, where all of Hormel workers throughout the entire United States will be joining me in Guatemala, and we will be going to different Chispa centers and working hands-on with children, doing educational activities to keep their fine motor skills going, and doing a little bit of cleaning up and renovating their different centers that they have there, such as painting, maybe landscaping a little bit, but that I'm very, very much looking forward to. That sounds like something I would love to do. Then for my last 4 weeks, I will be heading to Antigua, where I'm staying with a family who lives in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful home. They, I guess, live near a volcano, so the room I'm staying in, I've been told, is on the second floor, has glass sliding windows, looks over the balcony where I can see the volcano and all this pretty scenery. And so I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited to be there, very excited to meet all the people, practice my Spanish, and be fully submerged into what the Hormel food industry is all about, as well as the World Food Prize Foundation. Very, 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 very honored to be a part of this program. Now, one thing that I do have to warn everyone is this internship, since it's abroad, I will actually not be able to use my phone because I don't have an iPhone, so I know, kind of sad. But if you're interested in talking to me throughout the course of my 2 months in Guatemala, feel free to Facebook message me, or I am using Skype. So if you need my Skype name, Facebook message me, text me, and I'll make sure that I get that to you, and we can set up a time to Skype while I'm down there. Also, I'm going to try doing these video blogs. I had debated doing an actual written blog, but I decided I'd get so excited and I bounce off the walls with all these ideas that if I don't say it, then I'll forget it. So I decided that I'll do these video blogs. Not sure how often I'll do them, but I'll try to do them as much as possible. Hopefully I don't get too busy while I'm there, but we'll see. I guess I don't know my schedule quite yet, but anywho, so 2 days I'll be in Guatemala and hopefully giving you an update on how everything is going. But for now, thank you very much for all of your support you've given me ever in my life. I have absolutely loved it, and I'm looking forward to sharing my experiences, pictures, and my memories of Guatemala with you. See ya!